Hey everyone, welcome to the second episode of Youth Life, the podcast where we share real stories, real struggles, and real lessons from young Nigerians just trying to, figure out life. So I'm your host, Promise, and today we are going to be kicking off with our next topic that I'm sure every core member knows all too well: how to survive in camp, or basically survival hacks in camp. So my guest today is Ruth, and she was the former president of SDG CDS Group. So, how are you, Ruth, and how are you this morning?
I'm good. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here. Thank you so much.
So, we are going to go straight into it, not to waste anybody's time. And the first question, or as usual, we are going to have it in different sections. So this first section is going to be about settling into camp life. So what was your biggest shock for you in your first week of camp?
Okay. Basically, I didn't really have any shock, or because I prepared ahead before going into camp. I've made my research. I made findings. I asked people that have, got this part before, what was their experience, what are those things that I need to, take with me to camp. So when I got to camp, I didn't really have there was nothing that was like a surprise to me. I was not caught off guard, so I was prepared.
Okay, that's very good. So basically what she's trying to say is prepare before going to camp. Yes, be prepared before going to camp, or else. So second question, did you come prepared, or did you realize quickly that you packed the wrong things? Or did you make any mistake when you were preparing for camp, like in your luggage or anything like that?
No. Even before that, the day I went to camp, I had prepared, packed my stuff, a week before the day I met. Yes.
A week.
I over-prepared self. I carried extra because I didn't want something that would be stranded in camp, trying to look for, sort out one thing or the other. So I was over-prepared. Even my white and everything, my clothes, everything I needed, over-prepared. Even when I got to camp, I was like, why do I even have to pack all this stuff safe? So... Yeah. I was very, very prepared. One thing is for you to be prepared, though.
Okay. So, what's one item that you brought that ended up being a lifesaver?
It was my snacks. I don't joke with that, so my snacks. It was my snacks, actually, that saved me a lot. Especially Shin. Hey, if you see the bottle of Shin, I did... It was 3 bottles, big bottles. So that was what I made to camp. So it was like a lifesaver, especially in the morning, very early in the morning, because I'm always hungry. Yes, so I'll just have to take it. Excuse me, I'll have to take it, and drink water then.
Okay, so what's something you wish you brought to camp? What's something you wish you brought to camp that you didn't know about, or you didn't know you were going to need?
Nothing.
Someone that over prepared.
As in nothing. Nothing. I didn't leave even a dime at home like this. I took everything out to camp. Yeah.
Okay. So let's go to the next section quickly before we go out on our short break. We'll quickly deal with the next section. So how did you deal with the heat? Heat, dust, sweat during parade, and everybody was on white. So how did you deal with that?
Yeah, basically during my time, we went during that November-December period. So it was kind of harmattan, cold season, you get.
Okay,
it was only sometimes in the afternoon, that is when the sun is going to come out. So the heat, I took my small mini fan along with me. Though that one did not work for me like that because the heat was, God I beg. Even your handkerchief, you just sweat on it and all of that. But I was able to deal with that safe.
I don't think you can do it.
I was not able to deal with it at all. But we just have to manage, something that you have to adapt yourself to. So basically, that's just it.
Okay. So some people, they used to faint during parade then because of... say it again, I don't hear you.
Oh my God, it was a bad experience. No, one thing was that One thing was that I in my mind I was like, okay, I was going to join like basically most of all the activities they will be doing in camp there. So I was like, okay, I was so eager to join the parade, this thing. So I was parading. They we paraded for, I guess, our what do you call it? So passing out parade. It's not passing out parade. This wind up party or something.
Okay.
So we paraded. After the parade, thank God. After the parade, immediately we finished parading, I just went down straight. I didn't even know what, my breath ceased, so I could not breathe again. So afterwards, I didn't even know what happened afterwards. All I knew was that the second day, I met myself in the hospital. What happened?
Second day.
Yes, they said you fainted. I said, oh.
So basically, you have to be prepared for the heat.
Honestly.
Everything possible to prevent against heat stroke and every other thing that comes with it. And also depending on the season, some people go to camp during rainy season. Yes. Some people go to camp when it's extremely hot. So also depends on the location. Many factors you need to consider when you're going to camp to get the best experience out of it. Fainting is also an experience. Okay.
Bad experience.
So any hacks for keeping your white clothes clean?
Yeah, you have to buy bleach, and I swear I used to wash every day. But basically, one thing, because I said I came over prepared, I took like 10 whites to camp. 10 white. Though I did not use everything, I used just 3. Combined with the one they gave us, NYC gave us in camp, that was 11. So I was just using 3, but I was washing everything daily with bleach. But some ladies or some people,
some ladies say it, some ladies
in camp, they will have to. Okay, some people will give all these people that used to wash. Why some people they brought extra, so they will just use one keep. Use another one, keep. But me, I was washing my own every day frequently, so that was what I did. And you have to buy bleach to wash your white, so that your white will not be, looking.
Yeah. All right, that's very good. So basically, just have it in mind that your white must be dirty. Must
definitely be dirty, because all the activities that you are going to be doing every day, all the activities, you cannot wear white, like a white for 2 days. You can't even wear it for the whole day, because you'll be looking rough and dirty and all of that. So me, basically, I used to change my own after the break. I'll go and change my white to wear another white. Even my shoe, my white shoe, I used to change it also.
So okay, how did you manage your bathing and bathroom routines, long queues and everything?
I used to wake up very early. I do wake up very, very early because I'm already used to it while in school. So because I already know that, this gathering, there's a lot of people, and I don't like something that will be queuing for water, waiting to, for it to get my turn. Maybe very sure before it gets my turn, the water will finish, so I'll have to be looking. So I used to wake up like 1, 2. People used to ask me that, don't you sleep? I said I used to sleep. They will say, don't you sleep? I will say, I do sleep. But one thing is that I don't want that scenario whereby I'll just be stranded, there is nothing, and all of that. So I used to wake up very, very early, like 1:30, 2 o'clock, have my bed.
1:30?
Yes, that's what I do.
So basically, I did not wake up 1:30. Please sleep, Yeah, I did not wake up 1:30.
At least. I tell you that there was a time I woke up like 1:32. I had my bed, so I could not sleep back again. So after, let's say it was around that 4:30, that was when I slept. I didn't know that they've already blown the beagles. Do you know what happened? I didn't know, like immediately I just had bang bang on my head. What happened? I just opened my eyes. I saw a soldier. I say, why are you still sleeping? It wasn't funny. So I had to rush out without wearing my shoe.
So please sleep well. Sleep well. Don't sleep early. Like we said the last time, sleep early, wake up early, and if possible, you can get water the night before.
Yes,
if possible. But it's not a must. And I camped in Ogun State, and in Ogun State, especially the guys' corner, we always have issues with water. Then we had issues with water every time. Issues with water. So nobody will disturb you to get water when you can get it. So get water. And also, the next question, so that we'll talk about this. Did you have a hack for securing your items or avoiding thefts?
Yes, my own is my padlock. My padlock for my box because I do.
Did they tear padlock? Oh?
No, they know they tear
women
padlock for our place. That is women now, ladies. But we can't see. But where I come to and that period, we didn't have any case like theft and all of that. So basically, I do padlock my stuffs, keep my stuff. The only thing that is not secured in my room, like in my hostel, was our water, either drinking water or bathing water. If you fetch it down, they play, you don't go. Even your drinking water, say bye-bye to it. And then basically in camp, then I used to, because this pure, I don't buy water. I have somebody that like do give me water, like down is secured already. They used to give me water. So they already knew that, I used to collect free bag of water. So people would just come, take. Another person will come, take and all of that. So it was just like, how am I going to? What I did was that I have to put my water inside my box. I had to put my water inside my box so that, all this kind of thing.
Yeah.
So basically, there was not really something like thief, theft or all of that. No. It's only your water. Only your water. That is why when I talk about waking up very early, I used to wake up very early. I'll fetch the water, then have my bait, put my bucket back. Because if I fetch the water back to the bucket, I will not meet it when I come back.
So it's a safety for our account. So there was not really much case of theft, but you see that your water, there is nothing you can do. Nothing you can do about your water. Only if you keep it inside your box.
Yeah.
So, but it was fun.
I didn't even say this. I remember one time we were rushing out in the morning. So when we rushed out, I forgot that I kept my phone on my bed.
Yeah.
So when we left already, they've already locked the gates. I was like, Jesus. Hope somebody will not go inside the hostel to pick my phone or something like that. But when we got back after doing the break, I still met my phone where it was. I was like, wow.
So basically, there are some thieves. So there are some thieves, but don't worry, it's not everybody. There are very, very few, and them too, they have to be very, very careful. So you should just basically be careful with your own stuff. Don't do anything that will cause problems for you. So we'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we will continue. So welcome back from the short break, and we are this is Youth Life, where we talk about youths and basically how we navigate around our life experiences and to improve ourselves. So we are basically going to go straight into it. This is next section where we are going to talk about parade ground. Parade ground, drills, manual war. This section is also very, very important because this is what you mostly do most of the time in camp. So, Ruth, how did you survive early morning parade? Are there any shortcuts or tricks that you can suggest or recommend to other people?
Okay, for early morning parade, though, it's something when I got to camp, you have to wake up very early for morning devotion, then afterwards, the early morning parade. It was something interesting. Though it's not easy. It wasn't easy, rather. But it was something very interesting that every morning I do look forward to it. Especially with the fact that, coupled with the fact that doing my own camp rather, they played music. So it's something that, you'll be energetic about, and, something you're looking forward to every time. So it was so much fun, rather. And shortcut, the only thing I did not do was manual drills. I didn't do that. I have to run away from it. And how did I run away from it? I went to join SDG program. SDG program, all in the name that I don't want to do manual drill, because me, number one, I'm afraid of heights. And climbing rope and all of that is a big something for me. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So that was what I did to avoid that manual drill. But early morning drills and parade, it was so much fun for me. Fun for me.
So are there any hacks for dealing with strict soldiers or overzealous camp officials? Sometimes they just want to always do the right thing at all costs at the detriment of the core members. So were there any hacks for dealing with especially those strict soldiers?
I didn't really like have one-on-one contact with street soldier. The only one not like someone close like that, but I remember the day I fainted on the parade ground. So the next day, he called. He already knows, like he knows me already. So he said, okay, I should come and march again. I was like, I can't march. Maybe you noticed that I fainted the other day. And you want me to come and march, come and faint again? It was like, no, I have to stand up. I said, sir, I'm sorry, sir. With respect, I cannot march. He was like, are you being serious right now? I said, I'm being serious right now. I'm being serious right now. Do you want me to die? How did you know I want to serve my father's land? No, I'm not doing. I don't try too much. The other one was our camp commandant. Let me not mention him because I don't know where this is going to. Our camp commandant, I remember that day, I forgot to wear my cap, put my cap on. So me and my friend, we were already talking, we were carried away, we were gisting and all of that. So he called us that, hey, you guys come here. So we went to meet him. We didn't even know that we were not putting on our cap. Our cap was like we were holding it. I was like, where is your cap? I just remember that, jeez, my cap is there. I said, oh, sir, we are sorry, sir. Let's put it on. He said, no, don't put it on. Drop your cap. You have to go and run from and that field, you know that camp, that Ogun State camp field, is very big. So he said we should run round. I said, Jesus, this is punishment. So me and my friend, we have to run. Like when we ran, and I said we should come back. And I said, next time, put on your cap. Always put on your cap. I said, yes, sir. So when we were going, he said we should not go, that we should jog again. I said, God, I'm there. What's this? But one thing is that anytime I see him, I'm always afraid. Because, you know, that kind of, that's fear that you always put in people. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to, I don't like this man, all of that. But how did I even deal with him? I mean, number one is I'm always bypassing him. I don't like seeing him. I don't like him, like, noticing me and all of that. So that was what I did, literally. There was not much this thing.
So, okay, basically what you do to the simple hack is just do the right thing. Try to be in the right place at the right time, because it's not going to be easy, but if you can do that, at least you avoid those troubles most of the time, except when they do general punishment or something. But apart from that, you avoid any personal encounter with any of them. So that's the only hack that I can say for those camp officials or the soldiers. Just do your own thing and there will be no problem. So let's go to the next section. Money management. Money management in camp. Though we are going to have this section separately as a whole episode one time, but for now, let's just discuss about money management in camp. This topic is very, very important. I know there are some odogus and some rich kids that they don't have problem with their money. So, but for people like us, money management in camp is very, very important. So how did you handle spending? Did you blow your money or did you budget well?
I can never do financial money.
Cannot do financial mistake, Abi. Gege.
I can't do financial mistake because basically I budgeted my money like I was going to spend, because before going to camp I had already bought everything like I think or feel I needed in camp and all of that. So when I got to camp, just little, especially when it comes to feeding and maybe probably because I don't eat their beans. No, I don't eat beans anyhow. And like yam porridge, I don't take yam. So anytime they are serving porridge like that, I don't take it. I'll go to Mami Market. That's the only time I know I will spend. So I'll go to Mami Market and buy what I know my budget for that day. I don't spend beyond my budget. Even there was a day like me and my friends, we went together. So they were like, let's buy this. I said, I'm sorry.
Buy
this is what me my money for today can buy.
Buy with
this is what my money for today. Because if you don't spend your money well, you won't know when you are spending, like when you are spending the money.
Yeah.
And before you know, you say, oh, when did I spend this so amount of money? Or how did this particular amount of money left me? You know, that kind of thing. So you have to know how to manage your money very well. You don't just follow your friends, follow crowds. Because I remember my bunkmates there, all of them, they will go to Mami Market in the night. They'll go and do oblé and all of that. Me, I don't follow them to do, but I can follow you to do oblé if you want to do it for me. it's all on you. But for me, no. I'm not going to spend my money anyhow. And I remember basically the last day in camp when we received our posting letter. You know, they've already given us alawi and all of that. Yes. Some people spent all their money. It was now that last day of camp. I remember one lady was saying that, hey, she does not have money to go back home.
She will sleep in camp.
I didn't know how she did it later on, but so you have to learn how to manage your money, because when you get to camp, you see different kind of things that you want to get. Even aside food. There's one financial mistake I made. That was the day we were to do our carnival. So I went to buy one clothes that was not worth the money I used to buy it. They said, camp and you have to put money and all of that. So they told me it was 8,000 naira. And I knew that the clothes does not worth that particular amount. But because of my friends, I have to go with this thing.
Financial error.
So after I've already bought that clothes, I was now, Jesus, why did I buy this thing? I regretted. But after that was the only mistake I made then. So you have to learn how to manage your money wisely, so you will not be stranded in camp.
So basically, I'm going to talk about my own. I went to camp with just 20,000 naira. sorry. I left home. I left my house with just 30,000 naira. From my house to Ogun State camp, from Lagos to Ogun State camp, with just 30k. So people will be telling me, I don't like mommy, I don't like kitchen food. Kitchen food is this one. They chop palm. Yes.
But basically, you are a guy, Sha. You can eat anything, but not me.
There's nothing like you, a guy.
I will purge.
So Ogun State camp, they have one of the best. They went out of their way basically to make sure that their kitchen food is to an extent very, very good. They did their best.
Nice,
and in my own set, there were a lot of people. I said it last time. Lagos State core members were posted to moved to Ogun State, so we were too much. We were much more than they planned, but at least they still made sure that their food was still okay. So, but some people they don't even want to even care what is in their food, just mommy. So if you want to start following them or going with them to do what they are doing, you overspend and you'll be the one to enter problem, because you cannot go and beg them for anything.
Exactly.
So just budget yourself. I still went to mommy a couple of times, yes, because I was playing football. So if I play ball, sometimes I used to miss their kitchen food. And I'll go to mommy now, but I have budget. Like she said earlier, you have to just budget your money well. And that 20k was what I used throughout my 3 weeks in camp, and I did not die.
Exactly.
Yes, nothing happened to me. So it's just proper management, basically. That's the only idea. So any tips for spending less at Mami Market? Because when you go there, apart from even food, you see many other things. To charge your phone, laundry, all those things, they take a lot of money. So any tips for spending less at Mami?
Well, basically, it depends on the person, depends on you get. So when you talk about laundry, I personally, I do wash my clothes myself, but I have a number of friends that they do take their clothes to all this laundry to wash and all of that. So you have your hand, you can wash now. Why are you spending your money? Keep that money.
Some people cannot wash.
Okay, they don't want to go to the stress. Hey, if you have the money, fine, no problem. You can give it to people to help you to wash. So when it comes to aspect of charging, I do not. The only time I charged outside was it was just twice. Yes. And it was not favorable to me, so I was like, no. I was going to be charging in the camp. That hall, there was one hall.
Yeah.
So that
in the hall.
Yes, in the hall. So that's where I do charge my phone. Like till I finished my camp in Ogun State, this thing. So basically, I don't spend money. I don't spend my money anyhow. I don't spend it anyhow because I know I'm going to be accountable for the money I spend. And there's nobody to run to. So
yeah. So basically, what spends my money in Mami is that charging. You see that charging of a thing? That's where I spend most of my money. So even later I found out that some sockets were working at the hall.
Yes, exactly.
And even at that, people used to be very, very plenty there. You have to go very early.
Yeah,
and me that I do many activities in camp. I did not have the chance to. Anytime I go there, there is no space. There is always no space. So I mostly charge at.
Extension, actually.
I mostly charge in Mami. And I did not go to camp with extension because they said no extensions, no blah blah blah. But I still went to camp and I saw some people with extensions. I don't know how.
Hide it under your box.
Okay, they say you should hide it under your box. Basically, so I did not go to camp with extension. So I had problems with that charging. And also, my khaki, I took it to laundry to iron for me. I think those were the only things that I know that I spent extra at the Mami market. So, tips for saving in Mami or for spending less is all on you, or your choice. So some people have budgets. I had a guy in camp that his budget for a day was 500k. His budget for a day.
Now don't go be that too.
Was 500k, and he never ever spent up to 100k a day, and he overspent, but I don't think he spends more than 100,000 in a day. So, but his budget was 500k per day. So people are good deal, no fall. So it's just all on you, basically.
Yeah, depends on you.
So, did you find any cheap alternatives for essential items? Or any price they give you?
No,
you just buy.
I remember when I wanted to buy this what do you call it? This cold drinks.
Yeah.
Fanta. So the woman told me it was 600 naira. But then I remember that I'm back home now. She be 400, 500. She said, I said, Mommy, it's 500 naira I have. She said, no, that is 600. I said, is it because it's camp? I don't have 500. I don't have 600 naira. That is 500 naira I'm going to pay. And you know, Lagos people now, you can't be spending your money anyhow. You are coming from Lagos. Nobody can shit on you. Nobody can shit on me. So I have to give her the 500 naira. Not knowing that, you know, some people, they don't know how to price goods.
Yeah.
So she thought maybe I would be part of those people that don't know how to price goods. So she already failed. So basically, I do price most of the things I know that, oh no, this is not the specific amount. There was one time I bought my wristwatch to in camp. So the malam told me that it was 6,000 naira for this wristwatch. So 6,000. I said, Malam, are you okay? I said, how much last? He said it was 5,005. I said, okay, fine. That I only have 3,000 naira with me that I can pay for the watch. It was just looking like, it was so speechless. He could not say anything. So I had to price bargain with him that it's 3,000 before finally now I agreed that okay, I should bring 3,000. Imagine from 6,000 naira. 3,000.
So there was something that made me realize that those scam people, those people in Mami. There was a particular pair of glasses I bought before I came to camp. I bought it for 1,000. It's just this normal dark shades that I bought for that camp sun and all that. So I got to Mami one day, I think the first week safe, and I saw somebody selling those glasses for 5,000. And I was like, glasses that I bought 1,000, I said, you're selling it 5,000 here. Okay, no problem. So you just basically understand that they increase the price a lot at Mami. So if you can pay, if you can bargain, it's basically all on you.
One thing is about you bargaining, and one thing about you already know the price of that particular commodities or goods.
Yes.
So you have to tell them, no, this is the specific price that you can pay and stand on it. Because if you don't stand on it, they will say, no.
That's how you are selling it.
That's how we are selling it, and you just fall into their hands. They know what they are doing. They are trying to make their money.
So basically, just like you said earlier, it's just all on you. How well or how much do you have to spend? Yes. So let's go to the next section quickly. Social hacks, how to make friends. Very, very important topic too, because 3 weeks is a lot. You need to have friends. I need to have good friends that can help you, that you can help each other throughout your camp and make your whole camp experience fun and lively. So how did you make friends quickly? Any conversation starters that worked for you? Or did you guys just use your camp shaky as conversation starters?
Basically, the friends I first made was because I met them while we were coming together to camp.
Okay.
So they were my first friend. Let me use it that way. They were my first friend, and we slept in the same room. They were my bunk mates too. So basically, we just when we were coming, we were talking about the camping experience, what we were going to expect, and all of that. So when we got to camp, it was like, oh, this is what we expected, and all of that. So that was how I started. So for the other friends that I made, my conversation started because number one, I'm not the socialized person. But my own mindset was to go to camp to make good, like real good friends. So that was my mindset, to make real good friends. So when I got to camp, I had to, start my game and all of that. So
your game?
Yes, now game.
Okay, now game.
Now game for me.
So they said it's a game. Camp life is a game. Don't go and fall in love in camp. It's a game.
Don't go fall in love.
Okay.
Don't go and fall in love. I'm not there. So I had to start this thing by one or two persons. Hello, how are you? Introduce myself. From what school? Basically how we do. What school do you attend and all of that. What course? From there we started discussing camp life, what they expected versus what they are seeing, and how they are coping with everything. And afterwards, we're talking basically about life after camp. You get that kind of stuff. So that was how I blended into that environment.
Okay, well, that's basically it. The most basic conversation starters are: how are you? What school did you attend? What course? I mean, those are like the basics. Or sometimes you also see some friends that you graduated with or that came from your school, because some people still use their badges, their school ID cards. So you recognize your school ID card and there are a whole lot. So it's just based on your choice. How well do you want to interact with people? Some people are avoidant, so they don't want to talk to people and all that. They want to be on their own. So it all just depends on you. So were there any social traps you learned to avoid? You learned to avoid fake friends, cliques, gossip.
I don't, because number one, I don't want to make friends that they will start gossiping about each other. But I don't like it, because number one, basically, me myself, I don't like it. So I would not want to fall into that trap of having an association that are gossipers. So I avoided. There was a particular time a friend of mine had a friend. So then we used to charge in that big hall. So basically, if we used to go very early. So we'll just sit down doing nothing during that break period. So at the point, I noticed that they were talking, and their discussion is not a discussion that is like, how will I put it, that is favorable to me, or something that will add value to my own life. So I was like, they were just discussing about, this person, see the way he did, can you come, and all of that, that kind of gossip. And I was like, trash. I can't deal with this. I don't want to associate myself with all this one. So, but what I did was, I was just, fine, how are you? Before I was now withdrawing myself from them. They also noticed, you get that kind of stuff. So I don't care. I don't care, because I know what I'm chasing after and all of that. So that was what I did. And I didn't make friends with fake friends. No. I already knew who I wanted and what I wanted. Number one is I do observe people. After observing, then I know that, this person, I can mingle with this person, I can go on with this person, I can rapport with this person. So that's how I make my own friends.
So basically in camp, everybody have their own problems. We all have our problems. So it's just basically your choice. It is your choice. Some people like bad friends. Yes, some people like bad friends. They don't want good friends, people that will help their life. Some people want only people that are bad. Yes, so it's your choice. Just make sure you have fun. And because honestly, the 3 weeks of camp is just 3 weeks of camp. After that 3 weeks, most of the friends you make in camp will go their own separate ways. So there's no point in just avoiding people too much. Just have fun. After your 3 weeks, you will be surprised. Or rather, you will not be surprised to find out that most of those people that you were close with in camp will go their own separate ways and live their own lives. So just have fun in camp, basically. That's the whole thing. That's the whole idea. So, Madam Ruth, did you have any hacks for dealing with annoying roommates or bunk neighbors?
I don't have any annoying roommates, so do I? No. Okay, the only I remember this girl, Prudence. Then she's this Ishoki or something. So she's this lousy type. Number one, during the night, so she doesn't sleep early. She's this kind of noisy person, so she's always making noise and all of that. Everybody in the room is like, please, you are making noise. And say, don't stop me, don't tell me to stop making. Don't tell me to stop making noise. And number one thing is that when I want to sleep, I don't like being in a noisy environment because I will not be able to sleep well. So I was like, God, what's this? How am I going to manage this particular thing for a whole 3 weeks? Good 3 weeks. So what I did was that the second day I went to meet her that Alpha something and all of that. I tried to talk to her, but she's this kind of person. She said, no, tell me that one. No, not this worry picking. Not tell me that one. Me, I don't mind. I don't send. I don't send do now. Leave me. I do my own. I don't be they hide my character. And all of that. I was like, wow, I don't enter this one. One thing I just did was like, okay, I have to learn how to manage myself in that situation. You get that kind of thing. That was what I did.
So basically, just manage yourself.
Yeah, you will meet different people with different character. Honestly, you are going to be sleeping with different people because in my own hostel, my own room now, we were like close to 20 in the room. Yeah. So you see people with different character. That you'll be saying that, God, I beg, how am I going to manage these people? But one thing is for you to adapt and manage. That's one thing I love about NYC. They're going to teach you how to adapt with people, how to manage people. We manage people, how to manage people character. You meet a lot of shege, a lot of character that you've not seen in your entire life, but you just have to learn how to manage them because you can't fight them. You're in camp, you can't fight them. So that's.
So me, my room was fun. We had fun in my room, apart from the few times that some certain problems will come up based on guys. Only where guys are staying is bound to happen. But apart from that, it was very, very, very much fun. We all did things together. Some people used to steal my water. I used to steal their water. So yes, now I'll buy one bag of pure water. It will not last me for one whole day. One bag. So we all used to steal. All of us used to take our water. I will not call it stealing. We used to take our water. We are one family. Yes. Block F. We used to steal our water every time. So we just had fun. Just learn how to deal with people's behavior. That's all. Just learn how to deal with it. And just be tolerant. Yeah. Be tolerant. Be patient. Just that's the only advice I will give you. So we are going to go on the last short break before we round up with the last few questions, and as usual our quick fire question comes up later on. So once again, this is Youth Life, where we talk about youths, their life experiences, and how well we can manage our future. So once again, welcome back to Youth Life, where we talk about the youths and their life experiences and how well we can shape our future. So we are going to the next segment or the next section, responsibilities and coping with stress in camp. So this is also very important. I mean, almost all the topics, all the sections are important. So with this section, we are going to talk about responsibilities, coping with stress. So how did you handle stress or feeling overwhelmed in camp?
Okay, what I did to handle stress, because one thing is that you cannot avoid stress or avoid being stressed in camp. Yeah. You cannot avoid being stressed because even you waking up very early, save na stress. Yeah, exactly. You coming outside for morning devotion and all of that, na stress. So all those things, everyday activities, all are stress. So you cannot avoid it, but it can be managed. Yeah. Stress can be managed. So how do you manage stress? Number one is don't overwork yourself. Don't overwork yourself at all.
We all know our limits.
Yeah, we all know our limits. So don't overwork yourself. Like me, basically what I did was like, there was a time that we were shared like a role to do. I knew that, okay, this is what I can do. I just did the little I can do. Then they were asking me that, oh, please come back. And I said, no, this is my elastic limit. This is my breaking point. I can't go further. Because I knew that if I go further, I can fall sick and all of that. So I was like, no, this is what I can do. And this is what I cannot do. So you just have to know your limits. Don't overwork yourself. Some people like eye service or I too know. But it's not done there. If you do it, it's your own no. Because if you fall sick, That's your own. So I didn't overstress myself. I have to do the little things I know my own ability can do. So that was what I did in camp.
So any mental health hacks for camp, quiet spots, daily routines, small breaks and the likes.
Because you cannot have time in camp. There's no time in camp. The only time I had was break period, and that break period I use it for my charging to go
to charge your phone,
to boost my phone, and then I do not go with power bank. So I'm always charging my phone every day. There's no day I won't charge my phone. So basically, one thing I do is in the night or at night, that they are, what do they call it? Social this thing. I love it so much. That's the time I will relax, chill, play, dance, and all of that. So that was what I did in camp to relieve myself of all the stress.
Okay, so the only mental hack I can give is just be open-minded, like we said before. Be open-minded. Once you're open-minded, you'll find out that everything will just flow with you. So it will not be difficult for you to deal with it. You understand? So that's what I feel you can do to deal with it. So we will go to the next question, which, like we all know, it is also important too. So what was your hack for staying energized despite the early mornings, long days? What did you do to keep yourself full of energy most of the time? Because it's not all the time.
Most of the time, I played volleyball. So that was what I loved doing. And another thing I loved doing was that made me stay energized was making friends. Like when I'm in the midst of my friends and we are talking, that calm stress will just disappear. You get that kind of stuff. So that was what I did. Wow. I don't really have much this thing. That was just what I did.
So now let us quickly round up with a few questions. So what are some advice that you can give to anyone going to camp? And what will it be if you want to advise anyone? One survival hack.
Okay. If you are going to camp, for those people that are going to camp or they are thinking of going to camp, one thing is number one, you have to be prepared. Like I said earlier when we started, I said you have to be prepared.
Yeah.
Mentally, physically, financially, every aspect, you just have to be prepared. Because if you are not prepared, even if you are prepared physically and you are not prepared emotionally, it will tell a lot. So you have to be prepared in every areas. Because when you get to camp, you are going to meet different people. You are going to see different things. That's why you have to be prepared. If you are not prepared, you will just be caught off guard, and you would not want to. So just be prepared. And another advice I would give is that when you are going to camp, like you said you have to be open-minded. You don't have to zero your mind off that. Oh, I just want to go to camp and just be myself and all of that. No, this is the place you can meet people. You don't know, maybe you're meeting your president, so your future president or something, or your helper. So you have to be open-minded to people. You can't say, oh, maybe somebody has done you bad thing before earlier in life, so you don't just want to associate yourself or fraternize with people. You have to be open-minded and zero your mind off all these lies of people are bad. Yes, we know people are bad. Basically, everybody is bad, but we are just trying to be best version of ourselves. So just be open-minded and be very, very prepared. Don't be caught off guard in camp. You will not like it.
Okay, so what's one thing you would have done differently if you had to go back to camp? Just one thing.
One thing. I would have made more friends. I would have made more friends. So basically, that's one thing I would have. Because then my mind was to keep friends. Not friends that would help me, but because of, I'm just coming out of my shell. Yeah. I was just coming out of my shell. So I was like, okay, let me just mingle with a little friends, not everybody. So one thing I would have done was just to make more friends. And as well to participate in maybe some other activities, because I didn't fully participate in all activities.
Yeah.
I didn't fully participate in all activities. So I would have participated in some activities that would have helped me. And another thing I regretted was I didn't join the Red Cross community. like early. When I wanted to join, they said that they've already had the specific number they want for the camp. So I was like, oh wow, because my own mindset or what people have been telling me was that if you join the Red Cross community or the broadcast community, that
OBS.
you get you are going to get a very good place.
PPA.
So that was my own mindset then, but I was not opportune to join them. So if I had the opportunity to go back to camp, I would. That would be the first thing I would do first. I would go and look for them. Where are they?
So, okay. Now let us go to the quick fire question segment. So just one answer quickly. Parade or lectures?
Lectures.
So camp food or Mami Market's food?
Mami Market, camp food.
Morning drills or Said classes?
Money drills.
Okay. Flip-flops or sneakers?
Sneakers.
Sleep or socializing?
Socializing.
You don't like sleep? Okay.
I would prefer socializing the more.
Fan or cold bucket of water?
Fun.
Fan. You don't want cold water? So thank you very much, Ruth, for being my guest in our second episode of Youth Life.
Thank you.
So once again, this is Youth Life, where every single experience, every single life experience matters. So for now, I know we are talking about NYC experiences, but we are still going to move further into other sections, other segments of life. So with you, here is your host, Promise, and see you again next week. So have a lovely day and have a lovely weekend.